Kimber gang in this thing. What we do? Wake up, rise up, get it done. Let's go. Wake up, roll out, eyes wide, no doubt. The squad gon' ride any day, no clout. Get it how we live it, hustle hard, no breaks. Enemies lurking, we gon' raise the stakes. Kimber's in the cut, yeah, they growl and bite. Sunrise to the night, we gon' fight that fight. Ain't no slipping, ain't no tripping, watch your lane. Kimber gang in the jungle, can't be tamed. What my Kimber say? Right here. Who gon' ride? We don't fear. Get it started, yeah, we coming through. It's a new day, rise and grind, what it do? Step to the beat like we run this block. Every second is a chance, tick tock. Ain't no sitting back, nah, that's not in the plan. Kimber gang moves silent, but we always stand. Rough with the growl, but the bite is real. Every hustle we touch, yeah, we close that deal. Early bird with the worm, we don't wait for the plate. No debate, when we grind, it's sealed with fate. What my Kimber say? Right here. Who gon' ride? We don't fear. Get it started, yeah, we coming through. It's a new day, rise and grind, what it do? Ain't no shame in the struggle, just the quitters that fold. Every scar that we earned is a story retold. Loyalty runs deep through the blood, through the sweat. Kimber gang stays blessed, but you know we a threat. Let the Kimbers loose. Who's gonna rise with me? Kimber gang. All day, every day.
Coffee in hand, plans in play, watch me move now. Lettuce in the air, I'm cashing every groove now. They told me stay humble, I said not today. I built this brick by brick, ain't nothing they can say. Alarm went off, I was already awake. Blueprint drawn, now it's moves I make. Market open, yeah, it's time to finesse. Charts like a canvas and I'm painting success. Can't tell me nothing, I'm too locked in. From the pre-market vibes to the cash rolling in. Flick the wrist, numbers rise like the sun. This ain't luck, it's the grind that I've done. You can't tell me nothing, I'm too real. Plans in motion, yeah, I'm making deals. Kimber gang anthem, that's the way I feel. Coffee in my cup, lettuce in the air, $1 million deals. You can't tell me nothing, I'm too real. Flexing on the game, no cap and steel. From the ground to the top, yeah, it's all surreal. Kimber gang forever, let the vibe appeal. Watch me pivot and play, turning red to green like it's just another day. Let it rain profits, let it storm success. I made my name, now I'm taking the rest. Feel myself, yeah, I'm living the script. Calculated moves, let the digits flip. Kimber gang soldier, the grind won't stop. Let us fall like confetti from the bottom to the top. They said stay quiet, but I made my sound. Took the risk, now the world's my playground. Confidence stacking like my equity's grown. Kimber gang hustle, it's the only thing I've known. You can't tell me nothing, I'm too real. Plans in motion, yeah, I'm making deals. Kimber gang anthem, that's the way I feel. Coffee in my cup, lettuce in the air, $1 million deals. You can't tell me nothing, I'm too real. Flexing on the game, no cap and steel. From the ground to the top, yeah, it's all surreal. Kimber gang forever, let the vibe appeal. Coffee's gone cold, but my grind's still lit. Market slow, nah, I still make it flip. This my life, yeah, it's more than a song. Kimber gang legend, I've been here all along. Coffee's gone cold, but my grind's still lit. Market slow, nah, I still make it flip. This my life, yeah, it's more than a song. Kimber gang legend, I've been here all along. rising up, no ceilings here. Baseline thumping, the vision's clear. Kimber Gang anthem, we taking flight. Pre-market vibes, yeah, we own the night. We pre-market vibing, stacking up that win. Juiced up mornings, let the games begin. 808s knocking, yeah, feel that spin. Kimber Gang taking it next level, we locked in. Hustle up early, the grind on shine. Wrist check, gold time, futures align. Pause for the bass. Now bring it back in time, whoa. Rolling like dice, double up the play. Juice in the morning, we call it a day. Grind to the max, every move got a slay. Kimber Gang anthem, yeah, pave our own way. From the boardroom, the streets, we glow. Talking next level, watch the story grow. From the boardroom, the streets, we glow. Talking next level, watch the story grow. We pre-market vibing, stacking up that win. Juiced up mornings, let the games begin. 808s knocking, yeah, feel that spin. Kimber Gang taking it next level, we locked in. Down at the vibe, we flipped it gold. Lessons we trade, now the future we hold. Staying too juice, yeah, we break that mold. Kimber Gang grind, forever bold. Now switch the game, pre-market legend, remember the name. Running the numbers, watch us reign. Kimber Gang forever, no need to explain. We pre-market vibing, stacking up that win. Juiced up mornings, let the games begin. 808s knocking, yeah, feel that spin. Kimber Gang taking it next level, we locked in. The vibe's so loud, Kimber Gang anthem, we move the crowd. Cashing in dreams, futures allowed. Juiced up forever, success avowed. The vibe so loud, Kimber Gang anthem, we move the crowd. Cashing in dreams, futures allowed. Juiced up forever, success avowed.
Yo! How we doing? Good morning, y'all. Oh man, it is 5 in the morning. It's 5 in the morning. I gotta head to the airport in a little bit. But you know I had to pop in here with the boys, man. Lions. Yeah, good morning, y'all. Let me get this coffee in with me. It's cold. So the warm coffee feels good. All right, let me load.
I said, are you strong? They said, I'm strong if you strong. I said, we strong then.
How you guys doing, man? All right, I got maybe like I got about 30 minutes, 40 minutes before I gotta head out. I don't think I'll be able to see RTH open with you guys, but we'll mark everything out. I think today's a little bit of an easier day. But let me look at some stuff. Where the fuck is my mouse? Like even right now, there actually might be a little bit of like a scalp short opportunity. It's just like, you know, this is kind of bad. I think it just depends on if you're hella bullish. If you're bullish, 15-second alpha TA incoming. Wait, let me just... Okay, so... Okay, so... I think there's two shorts. One is if you're really bullish and you want to long this and you think RTH is going to hold and you want to long this, you don't want to clean that. But if you're not that bullish, then it might make more sense to clean this. Clean all of this when RTH opens. Yeah. So there's probably there might be like a little scalp short opportunity. You know, this concept is the same, like settlement, value, area low. And again, this is kind of like a pop quiz on what a bearish retest is supposed to look like when the settlement is below and outside of value area low. So bonus points if you remember these scenarios, Lions. You got VWAP and point of control. We talked about that level yesterday. But yeah, there's so many shitty highs that are being left behind that if you're somebody that's a little bit more bullish and you want to long the gap and go, then you probably want to leave those highs because it gives you better confluence to long it. So yeah, like somewhere in here, you probably have like an opportunity to short. Those highs are not that great. You would prefer to leave those highs like that if you're somebody that wants to long this. But cleaning all of that, not bad. Not bad at all. So, you have maybe a scalp short opportunity because your settlement is outside of value. So wait for RTH to see what you want to do, I guess. Any sort of reclaim of point of control or just breaking out of value, you already know what it is. We're going to be aiming for that 103. So it really hasn't changed too much from yesterday. This was like the value range from Monday. Tuesday was inside of value. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I would probably think. And then like, so I think there's like an easy scalp short. If you do go back inside value, you need to go in and then come right back out. If you want the short to be valid. The long would be the same. Is this the 7.5? Why does this look like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, so yeah, so I mean it's like this, it's like the same concept. If this goes back down, and it completely fills the gap, and it, you know, it's gonna look like this, I think. Like this. So again, you know, price action, it's always just a pop quiz of what you can remember from the past. It's gonna look like this. It'll look like this. If it's gonna be bullish. So levels identified, here, whoops, here, and here. Levels identified, I think structure change, easy short, structure change, easy long. Okay, and it doesn't have to go back down there and it doesn't have to gap fill, but at least the value is like slowly kind of shifting. So it would have been bullish if we had built value. This price action was here. It would have been really obviously bearish if the price action from yesterday was building down here. It was an inside day, so it's a little bit inconclusive. So it could still go either ways, but just the way that the VWAP is trending. Yeah, and then if this doesn't like come back and change structure, then like the unfinished lows at 90, 85, 84, like all that stuff that we talked about yesterday would come into play. So that's how I think how I would yeah, so this was overnight funky high. It was. Yeah, so if you're looking for a scalp short, you have to decide if those funky highs need to get cleaned up for you, or if you're bearish short term, but you want to long that, you actually would want to keep that unfinished. So some people are going to short settlement and value area low and use that VWAP point of control or even those funky highs as invalidation. Some people are going to want RTH to clean that. And then this one is easy. Like it has to dip and dip the tip and then come back in. Any sort of building value outside of RTH gap, you guys already know what I think about that. That would be extremely bearish, and I'd be looking for 85. All right, so I think that's about it. A lot of pop quizzes today. There's probably going to be a pop quiz about structure if there's an opportunity to long. There's going to be a pop quiz about what it means to have settlement outside of value and how you can play a bearish retest. Pivot point for the bullish side would probably be value area high. So I think if you start to build value, spend time outside of value area high, you're going to go to 103. So you got your value range, you got your RTH gap, you got settlement, you got some funky ass highs. That's obviously shitty. That's going to get cleaned, right? So you've got a shitty high, shitty low right there in between. Swing of both, maybe. Bing, bong, ding, dong is possible too. Just clean the shitty low, clean the overnight high, and then resume the organic move. That's also possible too. So it'll just depend on how RTH gap opens, and then I would go from there. Let me just take a look at this. Yeah, quick little math. Yeah. Yeah, and you've got the same sort of setup with the previous day shit too. You've got your daily open right below value area low. You've got PDEQ, PDPOC. All of this shit is everything that lines up with this. Like that point of control right there. On CME, you've got the VWAP and point of control right there. On like a previous day thing, you got previous day point of control and previous day EQ. So some people are going to use that as invalidation for the short. Some people are going to want to enter right there, and have it like swing fail, you know, and clean the overnight highs. And then obviously spending time above or outside of value area high would be hella bullish. So I think kind of straightforward. You've got a scalp short, maybe somewhere around here. Maybe it's right now. Kind of hard to tell. You would have to be front running a little bit. I think it just kind of depends on if you're somebody that really wants to long this bitch. If you really want to long this bitch, you don't want these highs to be cleaned. You want them left behind so they're shitty, and so there's more confluence to go and grab all of that, everything. If you want, like 85 or even lower, you are okay with that getting cleaned because you don't want to go back to clean it later anyways. Sounds good? So that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of pop quizzes today. So if you're a Lion Cub, maybe you could ask one of the OGs or veterans to kind of help you pinpoint what day. We had a very similar setup like this.
Let's get it. Kimber was
where
popping.
the settlement and the open is below value. The concept would still be the same if we were above value. It would just be in reverse, right? We would be looking for a scalp long instead of a scalp short. But yeah, and how crazy is it that the 7.5 is pixel perfect at RTH gap now? That's pretty nuts. That's really nuts. Yeah, I mean, don't be mad at me, chat, if it does some shit like this. I'm not saying that it's going to go down. It doesn't have to go down. But if it does like a RTH gap fill and like it's like some shit like this, worst case, I have a long on this bottom, right? Like, remember when we talked about this and this was pixel perfect golden pocket? I'm going to be on a flight all day. I'm going to go to San Fran real quick and then grab a couple things before flying back to Texas. So I'm going to be flying for like 7-8 hours today. And it's not private. So my internet's, I don't know what the Wi-Fi on the flight's going to be like, but I will try this, but considering I'm going to be on airplane Wi-Fi and just my laptop with no ultra wide monitors or anything, I think the best that I'm going to be able to do is maybe that. But that's whatever the first low is your invalidation anyways. If you're going to try to take this long. But if no buyers step in and structure change doesn't happen, then I'll see you guys at 85 type of shit. And remember what I said about 85 too? Like, I think everyone in their fucking grandma is going to be trying to long 84, 85. So I probably will take a scalp long. I'm not going to close any shorts. We could have a 7,000, 8,000, we could have a bounce from 85 to 95. We could have a $10,000 bounce, but I think that would just be a bearish retest. I wouldn't be surprised if like 85, 84 bounced all the way to like do a bearish retest of like 91 or 92, and then we go and grab 77. So I'll still take a scalp long at 84 or 85 or whatever it may be. But I'm going to try to maximize profits. I think it would just be like it would only do a bearish retest. All right, let me load up the chat, see what you guys are saying. Good morning, Vishante. Bro Kaz says, could you check ETH? Sure, but you are caught up on all of the plans that we talked about, right? Yeah, so nothing has changed. Is there something specific that you want to ask me? And you're caught up on yesterday's TA, right? Bro Kaz? Let me know if you have something specific. But no, my plans for ETH, both the short that we talked about and the long that we talked about, hasn't changed. Sounds good, bro, Kaz? Kextasy says, what about a full day rotation? Are you sure you rewinded and got caught up, Kextasy? P2P says you should get the Apple Vision Pro for multiple HD. I do have one. Do you know where I work, P2P? I have like 8 Vision Pros, Mike. I have like 8 Vision Pros. Yeah. I just didn't bring it. I just didn't bring it with me, but I have a whole bunch. I have the next iteration one too, so I've actually been testing it out. So I've got the because I had the, you know how like the software update, it just gave you like ultra wide resolution support. I had that on day 1. Dole Kong says, do you have any plan if BTC goes to 103K first? Yeah. I mean, it's a long on value area high bullish retest, right? Dole Kong. So this is what I would say. Instead of, don't get so caught up on, oh my God, do I need to be in a short? Oh my God, do I need to be in a long? Forget all that. I want, especially Lion Cubs, I want you to focus on this setup, okay? Maybe this is a good short. Maybe it does this, right? It's not about predicting the future. It's about being prepared for whatever. So if you have something like this, whether you've got the settlement below the value area low and the value area high, and like we talked about, you've got a daily open outside of value area low and you've got value area high, you've got different pinpoints where if you're really bullish, you can try to take a bullish retest. There's going to be elements of front running, and there's also going to be elements of making sure that you know where your invalidation is. All right. So some people, like if it does this and instead of it swing failing, it stops right here and then it tries to make a, so like some people, you know, if they're looking for a swing fail, but it doesn't swing fail and it actually goes dink and you start building value, some people rather have a long from here than from here, right? So it just kind of depends on what you're seeing and what data is present. If you get like a bunch of, you know, underwater shorts or longs, I mean, I don't know, like if that dumbass from yesterday, like longing 50 million and 30 million and all that stuff, I don't know if he's going to show up again. You know, like stuff like that would matter, right? So it would probably, you know, depend on if people are trapped or if there's any liquidity or stuff like that. But instead of focusing on, you know, should I short this? Should I long this? Pay attention to like what happens in the price action here in this zone. And this setup shows up at least once a week. You know, so it's more important to me that you feel confident. I mean, we just had this like 4 days ago last week. So this is for sure a pop quiz on like how you would play this last week. So OGs, veterans, I know you saw this setup last week. We broke this bitch down. So for some of you guys, it's going to be like the juice might not be economical. The juice might not be a technical analysis thing. The juice might just be, wow, he's right. This setup happened twice already in the last 2 weeks, and I have no notes on it. I have no idea what the invalidations and confirmations are. I know he talked about it for 6 hours the last time this happened, but I can't remember a goddamn thing. I got to do better. Some of y'all, that realization is going to be the juiciest juice you're going to have today. And that's okay, you know? But this is pop quiz. This is exam day. How many people remember all that shit that we talked about? This shit, like I can say stuff like, you know, there could be a short here and, you know, you wouldn't want to grab, because I've seen this shit. We've all seen this shit, Lions. This is a setup that we've seen dozens of times, especially if you're somebody that's been watching 6, 7, 8 months. All right. So lots of confluence. You know, don't get so caught up in, oh my God, I need to make sure that I'm in the right trade, or I want to be in the short, or I want to be in the long. The real juice is going to be coming from the price action, y'all. So at least we have the levels, right? You've got your value area high, your point of control, VWAP, value area low, and settlement. So if you're somebody that's hella bullish, you know, you can start thinking about a bullish retest on the VWAP, getting flipped into support, right? I wouldn't, you know, even put something like this out of question. You know? All right. So if you're somebody that's bullish, I would just start thinking about what levels you would want to see bullish data at. And then think about how you would chase it. Remember, if it's going to dump or if it's going to pump, it's going to come fast. So not only do you need to be thinking about how you would place limit orders and get filled and what kind of structure you'd be looking for, but you definitely should be planning for, okay, if it's too quick and I don't get filled, or there's a chance that I'm going to get left behind, how far am I willing to allow myself to chase it? You know, how far, up until what price would I allow myself to market long or market short? And I think if you have that, I think you're going to be in good shape, chat. All right. Alrighty. You guys Gucci? So that's the way that I'm seeing it. I don't think it's actually, in my opinion, today is a little bit more straightforward than yesterday. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of data to kind of give us, you know, a nice little setup. So yesterday it was just bing bong ding dong. You know, yesterday's value is literally smack dab in the middle of the previous day's value. So it literally just was, some people are going to say like, you know, constricting price action, you know, like it, but this was, you know, if this is value and if this is value and this is Monday, then yesterday all it did was just bing bong ding dong inside. So some people are going to call it constricting price action, you know, inside day, whatever. People are going to have different semantics. So, all right. Any questions, y'all? I gotta dip in like 10 minutes. So, quick little stream. But I think, really, really alpha, just like any long stream. So I won't be able to see, RTH with you guys. I'm going to be flying all day. So let's see if I can, you know, get some, juice while I'm, you know, 30,000, 40,000 feet in the air or however high up we are. But, Coke Zero says, since we have Exo on YouTube, can you leave it on CME or no? No, I don't have access to TradingView on the remote server. I can start to install it, but yeah, not today. But I know your ass has a real-time CME, Coke Zero. Why you need this? I know you already have this. You have it? Okay, good. Why you don't need it from me, right? You have the settlement, you have the value area low, you have the value area high, you got the RTH gap, you got the TPO level down there, and you've got the untapped lows. Because I have the screen to use the Exo charts. Ah, okay. Ready, you don't have it? All right, ready. Hey, ready. Make sure that you're prepared for giveaways, okay? Because next week, I'm going to do giveaways specifically for OGs and veterans. And then I'm going to do a giveaway specifically for Lion Cubs. Okay? So Lion Cubs, I might give you a couple $100. Okay? And you need to trade it. And all of the profit is yours. So let's say, for example, I give you $100 and you turn that into 500, right? You get to withdraw the 400 or whatever the profit is, okay? And for those of you that are lucky enough to profit, I want you to take all of that profit and go buy the best Latuche you can find. I'm just kidding. Go and fucking pay for real-time CME data, get that Exo, get the whatever you, trading light, whatever, okay? And treat yourself and invest in yourself. Can you guys do that for me? I'm not going to lie, man. I think if you don't have real-time CME data, you're at a disadvantage. You know? And we always say that, you know, you don't need 50 million computer screens. You don't need, you know, every single tool that I'm using. But man, not having real-time CME data, you are trading with one hand behind your back, I think. Okay? So I know that, you know, not everybody can afford everything. So I'm going to be hooking you Lion Cubs up. Okay. But I'm not going to just send you, you know, money. Okay. You're going to have to trade it. All right. So for those of you that, are thinking, fuck, I can't afford it right now. Well, I'm going to give you an opportunity to pay for it next week. All right. So exclamation giveaway. Be ready for the giveaways. And more importantly, be prepared and have some trade ideas ready to go. All right. The best part about all of this is human beings are habitual animals. The same shit happens over and over and over. So the settlement being outside of value, this is a pop quiz for OGs and veterans. How you would maybe think about, okay, this is actually bullish, or how you would think about, oh, fuck, this is actually bearish, right? So, spending time in value. For example, chat, if you are spending 3, 4, 30-minute candles, even though you get rejected off of VWAP, okay? Even if you go like this and you get rejected off of VWAP, if you're spending 2, 3, 4, 30-minute candles inside of value, I don't know if that short's going to work. I mean, the probability is building up to rotate at least to the other side, right? And that's just math. So even if there is a swing fail, you need to understand like what it means to spend time inside of value and stuff like that, right? So, have a bullish plan, have a bearish plan, understand that things might move hella quick. Okay. I don't want anybody crying to me about, but Kimba, you drew the structure change like this. We didn't get it. It just wasn't, it was too quick. I missed the long. Motherfucker, I told you to be prepared. Where's your threshold? How far would you allow yourself to market smash? I mean, Kimba box is fucking this, I think whether your long entry is here or here, it doesn't matter. If you want to market smash RTH gap, go for it. But you need to be prepared. For speed, and something happening in a way that you didn't expect. So, all right. All right. Any questions before I wrap it up? I gotta get going here. I gotta finish packing and then I gotta leave. So, Indo Lion, you good? Mr. Turtle says, any thoughts on and entering golden pocket on the macro? I'm not sure which golden pocket you're talking about. But as long as you rewound and get caught up, you should be good to go. I hope you're not talking about swing low, swing high. I want to get in on a golden pocket. Okay. I hope you're not talking about that. Cause that just means that you don't know that that's a shitty low. Okay. Sushi69 says, how long you gone? Sushi69 exclamation rewind. Come on, brothers. You don't want to make it obvious that you're not rewinding because you're not going to get the giveaways. Okay. If you're not going to rewind and get caught up before asking, you don't, fuck you. I don't care if you don't have real-time CME. You're not going to juice anyways. I'm just kidding. But make sure you get caught up, okay? I mean, how long are you going away? Sushi, why are you not rewinding and getting caught up? Chad, did I not say that? Sushi, what 2 cities am I flying to today? Everything is talked about, brother. Literally. The only people that have a hard time, I just joined, bro. I know. So anytime that you show up late, brother, if you really, this is what I would say. I'm never going to expect or ask people to listen to everything that I'm saying. But if you really care, you really care. If you only care enough for me to repeat it for you at your convenience, then you don't care. And the point that I'm trying to make is time waits for no man. Okay? I might be nice enough to repeat something for you. Okay? But price action, market makers, they're not going to be as nice as me. And so if if I'm coddling you at home and I'm repeating everything and you're not rewinding and I'm just catering to you at your convenience, all I'm doing is fucking you up for the real world. The market makers price, they're not going to wait for you like me. They're not going to be patient for you like me. So, you got to understand that, you have to get caught up. If you're gone on holiday and you miss a whole bunch of price action, I would hope that you go back and you get caught up. When I started the stream, I was looking at the data to see what happened while I was sleeping. I didn't immediately just, decide what we were going to do. I had to analyze what I missed. All right. But yeah, so see sushi, everything is talked about. Don't be a Mario, okay? The only people that miss something or fuck up a trade is people that aren't rewinding, that aren't, getting caught up. They're picking and choosing what they want to hear, taking things out of context. But yeah, we literally talk about everything, including when I'm going to be home, where I'm going. Sounds good? So I just want you to not miss anything that we talked about, because the one thing that you decide to skip over or not hear, that's probably what's going to fuck you up. All right. But yeah, so what I would say is just identify levels. I have my plan, and if you want to hear my plan, it's all kind of explained. I got to get going in a couple minutes here. But yeah, I think everything is laid out. Do you guys have any other questions? Especially the people that got to hear everything this morning. You guys have any other questions? Catch it. NK says, today is biggest quiz day trading without Kimba. Kind of, but I also already laid out guidelines too, and we've got so do you feel like you're prepared? P2P, fragile. We've got ways in which you guys can take along, right? We got ways in which we can interpret the price action as bullish. We've got ways in which we can get a short, and we've got ways in which we would identify the price action as bearish.
He just told us to be prepared.
All right, and just try to be objective, and this bitch is gonna be fast, right? How many people, especially if you've been watching the last 3-4 weeks, you heard me say, hey, this is my inflection point, right? But you're like, God damn, Kimba just market smashed the settlement. We're not going to wait for the bullish retest, right? There's been a lot of quick moves where we've had to post only limit, market smash. There is no bullish or bearish retest, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. So you got to go in there with a plan for plan A, but also plan B in case, it takes too long or it's too quick, right? For both the short and the long. All right. Haskir says, for me, Kimba, with your teaching, I'm thinking on waiting for a bearish day today. Sure. Yeah. And we identified the levels, and I kind of gave you my opinions on what you would want. All right. But don't just sit there and wait for, a bearish day. If it's spending time inside of value and building value inside of above value area low, and or VWAP. Okay. You got to be objective. Those 103 highs are ass. It's ripe to get swept. All right. So just do your best. And if you are really, really bearish and you don't believe in any longs, that's okay too. Okay? Enjoy the day today, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit easier than yesterday, in my opinion, because you're going to break out of value one way or another. So this is yesterday. This is today. So, just think about it. You get back inside, you're probably going to go to the other side. you're already from value area low to breaking out through here. So this would already mean you're going to go to the other side. So it's just value, right? Just value. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Super short, super alpha, in my opinion. Well, you know what? I usually would say this right now, but at daily candle close today, because I'll probably get home around like daily candle close. When the daily candle close happens, or when the US market close happens, okay? If you are here right now to listen to the plan, if you are here right now to listen to the levels, okay? I want you just because I'll be watching the stream from the flight. But on a scale of 0 to 10, I'm not talking about grading on predicting the future, but I want you to grade us on the level of preparation. All right? So at market close or daily candle close, depending on, maybe you're an international lion and you're going to go to sleep after US market close. You're not going to stay up until daily market close. Just give me a score from 0 to 10 on the preparation today. We were here only for 30 minutes, but we've got the next 8 hours figured out, I think. All right. So I'm excited for you guys. Don't shy away from this opportunity, Lions. You know how they say, like, real soldiers, they run towards gunfire. You don't run away from it. Lions, we crave the opportunity to prove it to ourselves, right? Lions don't care about proving anything to another lion. It's always an internal battle. What do you know? Can you be disciplined? Can you be prepared? So enjoy the day today. I'm wishing every single one of you guys amazing luck, but you guys know what luck is, right? It's when opportunity meets preparation. All right? So luck is manufactured. It's created. It's not something that just randomly falls into our lap, right, Lions? Hulk Smash says, I'm late. It's okay. It was a short, quick stream. The alpha, the TA is really, really easy. Husty is probably going to pin the YouTube. All right. Hey, shout outs to the fucking YouTube simulcast. Am I right? Every lion that shows up late or missed that thing, you can just watch the YouTube. It ain't nothing. All right. Hey, you guys are the best. I'm not going to do a traditional outro. I don't even have the song. All right. I got to just end the stream right now. But I think the plans are there. The levels are identified. All right. Markets are opening in 6 minutes. I wish I could stay, but our car is going to pick us up at 6:30. So I got to finish packing and run downstairs, head to the airport. You guys are the best. Okay. Close your eyes and say it. We're the best. I'm the best. All right. And it's not because you're amazing fortune teller or you can predict the future. It's because you actually want it and you're ready to put in the work. You guys ready? Hey, enjoy the day. I'm rooting for you guys. All right. CME, RTH, S&P. This is Bugama's, but I'm sure that it'll change a little bit. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. All right. I'm out of here, chat. I can't wait to regroup with you guys tomorrow morning. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, just like today. And I can't wait to see how everybody did. All right. We have a bullish scenario. We have a bearish scenario. We'll let the data tell us. Okay. Don't try your best not to let your opinions or biases affect your trading. All right. Let the data tell you what to do. You guys are the best. Have a great day. Good luck. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Kachoi he raving. Young Soon, he raving. All right, you guys. Good luck. Have a great day. Peace, everybody.